everyone. Welcome back to Lisa's Garden Harvest. I wanted to talk to you today about seedlings, and putting them into their homes for the month of January. We want to go ahead and seed up today. That's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to seed up my seedlings today. But I've been talking to you lately about getting items that you can seed up with that cost you a little next to nothing. So I noticed that I had talked to you about purchasing these seed trays and how inexpensive they were, and they run about $12 or $11, like I was saying. And these are burpees. So I didn't tell you who they were by. You can look these up online. They're cheaper at Menards, but you can pay, you will pay about $14, $15 for them online. So what I really wanted to talk about today was how inexpensive these were. But if you don't have that kind of money, I found a few items at Menards that you probably can even get from the Dollar Tree. So they had these startup trays, very small startup trays, until you can figure out whatever it is that you want to upsize, up pot in. But these were nice trays, and I don't know if you can reuse these again. I doubt it, but you may be able to, depending on how they come out after the seedlings come out. But these trays will fit in this tray as you water them indoors, and they will place themselves in here properly. So I kind of like the way they're in here, and you could space them out and get up to 5 trays in this tray, and your water will go into here. You can water them from the top, and the water will go into there, and you could change this water out, and pour the water off of it as you go. But I thought these were very inexpensive items. This ran me about $2 and some change, and these were $1.99. Now, sometimes you can find things like this at Dollar Tree, but Dollar Tree is getting to the point where everybody's, finding out, hey, I'll go to Dollar Tree and I buy up everything that I need. And also Dollar Tree is no longer $1. It's running anywhere from $1 to about $5 to $6. So some things are not going to be as cheap, but you will find some cheap items there at Dollar Tree. And you can find a lot of things that you can put out in your yard. I didn't purchase any of those things because right now I'm just not into that. But I feel like that, your flowers and all of those things that you put in there for the bees will be something that will be beautiful in your yard. So I think for right now that will be fine. But if you're that type of person that like beautiful things in your yard, Dollar Tree is the place to go. So those are the items that I wanted to show you. And this is some clinging seal, where you cover your fruit and that you put in your refrigerator, or your food that you have cooked that you want to put in there if you don't have lids for them. These are things that this is something that you can cover up with. Now, I felt like it's an inexpensive thing to cover your trays with. When you buy from Vigo Garden and different places like that, Gurney's or wherever you order from, and you order your trays to pot up your seedlings, they come with these little domes, these little covers that you can cover with. So that's the great thing about ordering your items from those type of places, because they're going to give you the works. They're going to give you everything that you need. They're going to give you everything that you need to make sure that you have the covering that you need for your seedlings and the lighting and everything that you need. Now, you can buy things from those stores, the big box stores, to get you where you need to be. But you don't have to go expensive just yet, because you may want to even just see if doing seedlings is for you. It may not be for you. It may be that you want to go to the big box stores when the summertime or the spring comes in, and they put out all of their pots of vegetables and and in their trays, and you can purchase like that. Now they'll probably run you well, they used to be like $2.50, but they'll probably run you about $4 to $5 for a pot of vegetables. But those are small pots. But if you're not into doing this, then you can purchase like that, which will cost you a little bit more. But if you start doing your own seedlings, then you'll have a whole lot more to put in the ground, and then you'll have seedlings for later when the pests get to your vegetables. You'll have you'll have seedlings to put out in your yard later, and it also gives you the opportunity to plant for the summer, the winter, and just to give new things as things die out. To put in new things as things die out. So I just wanted to show you that. Now, I also wanted to let you know that I purchased this from Menards as well. This is an inexpensive item. So if you don't have a place to put your seedlings, this would be a great place for you to put your seedlings. As you can see, I have everything on top of mine. But this is, let me put you back a little bit. This is a great place to set your seedlings. I have a lot of different items on there. I have my seed starter soil, and there are just my seedlings that I'm gonna pot up with, and all of my other items that I just store there. But this is something else that people talk about on their channel. These are on sale at Walmart. I mean, no, I don't know why I said Walmart, but these are on sale at Michael's, and they run you about $41. Now that is very expensive. These are storage cases, so for pictures or what have you. But I got one in color. Now I really don't do a lot of color, but I got one in color because I wanted you guys to be able to see that you can get these in color. And I also got one in clear. Now this is right up my alley because I like things to be really neat and have the same color. But the difference is with the color, you can organize by color. Now I also picked up some tabs that turn you a little bit. I also picked up some tabs that I placed in here. Let's open this up as well to label some labels to label my seedlings with. Get this a little closer. You can label, and some people type them out, but you can label your seedlings with these. So I picked these up in Michael's as well. And then here's some more Dollar Tree finds. These are clips that you can clip up your tomato plants with, or your pepper plants. When you put in some bamboo sticks, these are clamps that you can use. They come in large and in small. And the great idea about these came from Dollar Tree, and they were only $1.50. So I got a couple of those, and I'll go back and purchase some more. I just wanted these to be something that you guys see. You can go get your gloves from Dollar Tree, and I suggest that every time you walk into Dollar Tree, you purchase a pair of these. These are great for your garden. They feel more like your hands. Sometimes people can't work in gloves, so this is a great Dollar Tree find. And more tabs. As many tabs as you can get throughout the year. When you walk into places like Dollar Tree, they have them. When you go into Lowe's and Menards and different places, pick up you a pack of these, because these come in handy when you don't have them. There are ways that you can make different items to stick into your soil to let you know what that plant actually is, that you have around the house too. So if you don't want to purchase or spend the $3 or $4 for anything like this, then you can create your own. You can use hard cardboard. You can use anything that's biodegradable. And again, guys, that's what these are. They're biodegradable as well. So you want to use something like this, this would be great for you to use. My book's in here where I keep my book, to where I write everything down. This is a really great book. I found this book too at Menards. I usually use other books, but I found this book at Menards and I started writing in it, and it was from last year to this year. And I really liked how it had week to week, and then it had things to do, and then it had monthly goals as well as special dates. So I thought this was really, really good to have and write everything down in. And that, in this case here that I keep everything in, my book, my gloves, all my different items that I keep in here, I got this from Michaels as well. And it's only $3.99. Now, these are all, this was $3.99. I don't know if it was any higher. But the items that, these here are designed to me for gardeners to keep their seeds in. So a lot of gardeners are talking about this. A lot of gardeners are getting these. These are actually $41 at Michaels. Now, I know you're going to say, well, you know, you said that you're looking for, that you're trying to find us inexpensive things so that we can garden with. Well, Michaels have these on sale this month for $11.99. And I forgot about this, guys. Seeds at Dollar Tree. I picked up about $35 worth of seeds from Dollar Tree. You don't have to spend that much money, but sometimes I just get excited when I see inexpensive things. So I'll purchase as much as I can while I can. And especially if they have the things that I need. So at my Dollar Tree, they're running about $1.50 for 3. So sometimes you can get them for $4 at some Dollar Trees, but at my Dollar Tree, they're running $1.50 for 3. So they fit in there great, and you can even get the bigger packets because they have the bigger packets from Menards. If you have big packets, that'll fill this whole size. So your seedlings will fit in there. And I have mine in the colored ones because even though I'm not that into color, I felt like I could also color code my seeds. So I can put green and green things where I grow my brassicas. So I put a lot of my green stuff in my green things. Or I can just I can put them in here by season where I can, I'm gonna plan out my different types of vegetables. I can put them in here by the seasons that I'm going to plan out with. So I just thought these were really great for everybody. Everybody's talking about these too. I belong to a garden club, and they all talk about these, and they were saying they were $41, and some people were like, check Michaels and whatever. But so I got mine from Michaels, and Michaels are $11.99, and I just think it's a good buy. And if I can afford to later on, I think I'll just pick a couple of more up just for general purpose. But that's what my find was that. Oh yeah, and I didn't tell you how much this was. This is a 4-tier greenhouse that you can keep inside. Now, I have mine in my front room right now, but this is because I'm doing these videos. I'm going to put this downstairs in my basement. So that's where it will live. And I have purchased 2 of these. So one will go outside when I'm trying to harden off my seedlings. I will put one outside on my back porch, on my deck. And I'll put one outside on there. And then when I'm hardening off my seedlings, I can put them in the greenhouse. And I will probably leave them out there. And I will raise this up and let them get air. And I will close this down maybe at night, as long as the temperatures are good, so that they can get ready to go out into my garden. So that was my finds for today. And I like to thank everybody for being able to stick with me through this. I also want you to subscribe, to like, subscribe, and comment. You know, let me know what you found, and let me know what you think that you found that could be cheaper for people who are just starting out, that do not want to spend a lot of money on different items to seed up. And also ring my notification bell. But right now, I want to pause this video because today I would like for you to go and pot up with me. I'm going to do my seedlings today, but it'll probably be a little bit later, but I want you to pot up with me. So, see you in a minute. Hey guys, it's me, Lisa. I'm back with you because I told you we would pot up the next time or later on today. So I am here with you ready to pot up my parsley, my dill, my sage, and my basil. So I kind of got a head start on things. I went ahead and filled out everything so to already be ready. And I'm going to start with my 36 cell tray. So I'm not going to take up a lot of your time. I just wanted to give you the opportunity to see me pot up today and to get started potting up. I'll finish the rest of this offline, but I just thought that you would get the opportunity to see me pot up with the 36 cell tray. I also prepared my soil. I did not moisten it because it is already kind of moistened. I actually like this organic seed starter. I really like this a lot. It's a small bag. A small bag is easier to work with when you're trying to pot up your seedlings. So this is by Master Garden, and you can get this also at Menards for $5. So this tray is where I'm gonna put water. So I'll have my water put in. I got that prepared already. So I'll put some in here, get that ready. So the seedlings can suck this up. And I also bought this from Dollar Tree that I didn't tell you about. I thought it was really cute. I've seen people with these, but I've never saw them at Dollar Tree. And you just pump and it wets your soil. So that's a good way to dampen your soil if you need to dampen your soil. So I'm already prepared. I would not never do this at my kitchen table, but today I'm going to do that for the sake of the video. And I have a little TV tray out here that I have you can't see that, but I have my soil on that. And I'm going to use my hands, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pot up. So I would like for you to let me know of the different items that you are going to pot up on this day. I want to also start with my Dollar Tree seeds because I want to see, and we're going to do this together because I want to see if these do well. I have never, ever planted Dollar Tree seeds. Never. So this will be my first time with you potting up my seeds with Dollar Tree. My Dollar Tree seeds. As I've never done that before. But because, I always want to make sure that when I take the time to do something like this, I want to make sure that it grows. So that's not to say it won't grow, because I do believe all seeds will grow. I do believe that. But I want to do this with you, and we'll check back in on these seeds to see if we can get them to do what they need to do. And I would like for you to leave in a comment of the different seeds that you have tried and the different seeds that especially if you tried the Dollar Tree seeds and then they grow the same as any other seeds. And as far as my soil go today, this soil has coco coir in it. I have coco coir, vermiculite, perlite, I have everything. Compost. I have all that out in my garden area in my backyard. But I've watched people just seed up, and they said that they don't really need all the extra. So I've watched people videos to where they say that you don't have to do all that with the seedlings. So, you know, I'm always trying to get the most out of what I can with what I have for my seedlings. I don't do seedlings a lot because I really just don't enjoy this part. And some people find that they really do enjoy potting up their seedlings. They enjoy it, but I don't enjoy it because I don't have a problem with dirt. I don't like it in my home. I don't really like it, you know, spilling anything like that in my home or keeping anything like that in my home. Even though I have a basement, a place for these things to go, I just don't prefer really having it in my home. But for the sake of this video, we're going to do this inside instead of outside. Plus, it's cold outside, so I'm not really into that. So I got half of my seeds, my soil in the 36 cell tray. I haven't done the whole thing, but because I want to just do this part with you, because I'm only going to do so many of my seeds. I'm only going to do so many of my seeds in the house with you, and the rest of my stuff I will do without you. And this is also for the sake of time. For the sake of time. So you put this in and you put your soil in. You make sure you press it down because you want to make sure that the dirt don't come out the holes at the bottom, and that'll pack the soil in. So you won't do what I just did just a few minutes ago by not packing it down and then picking it up and all the soil's on my table. So yeah, so that's how that's done. And we're gonna plant out our basil first. Okay, so here we go. This is how our basil look. And don't forget, these seeds are from Dollar Tree. So we're gonna work with our Dollar Tree seeds first so that we can see. Open them. We're gonna work with our Dollar Tree seeds first so we can see how they grow. And we will revisit this. We will revisit these seedlings so we can see how they're growing. I'm having a hard time opening this, so I'm just gonna go across the top of this. I'm having a hard time opening. So these seeds are very small. Ugh, they're very small. We'll just take them out. And this is how they look. As you can see that they're really tiny. So usually you take the tiny seeds and you put them on top, and then you just let them have a little light and you sprinkle. So we'll do that. If you can see me, we'll put it on top. Okay, I'll put a little indentation in here. I don't want to do. So I'm going to do these across here. So I'll put a few seeds in there. Okay. I don't think I need that many. God, these are my sage. So I'll put the rest of them back in there. And then I'll cover them up. Okay. Sprinkle a little soil over the top. Put it back in there. And I'll wet these up after. I'll wet them up afterwards. I won't do it now. And now we'll do, and let's put our, see, that was our basil. Now we'll put our basil tag in there. So we'll know exactly what we have in there, okay? Now we'll work on our sage. And since I'm having a hard time opening them up, I didn't want to mess up the tops because if I'm not going to use it all, I won't be able to see what they are. So I'm having a hard time kind of getting them open. Yeah. Okay, so I got that one. And it's a small seed as well. It's bigger than the basil seeds, but it's small as well. Okay. And here's what they look like. So let's take our pen and stick a little hole in each one of those. So we're only doing like 4 of these. So I'll put a couple of seeds in each one. Can't see very well. I have a hard time seeing. Yeah. So we'll do 4 seeds and then we'll cover that up. Yeah. Little soil over the top. Make sure we got it covered. Because I don't see very good, so I can't really tell whether if I got them covered up like they're supposed to. So that there was our sage. And here's our card for that. Put that in there. And now we'll do our dill. I bet their seeds are real small as well. And don't forget, you guys, go to Dollar Tree and take advantage of purchasing seeds there, because this is an inexpensive way to grow, especially if it's things that you like. You could take the opportunity to buy seeds from Dollar Tree, and it'll save you a lot of money. So let's look at these. Ooh, all those came out of there. These seeds are pretty neat. Look at that. So this is your dill, and that's how they look. Okay, now let's get, I'm not really sure too, because I actually do a lot of, so we'll put a few seeds in. I actually do a lot of, actually I like dill. So I might plant out, I need more dill because I do a lot of pickling. So I think I'm gonna do 2 of these in dill. Nothing's going in the hose, you guys. Doesn't need, yeah. Cover that up. Yeah. So I'll put the rest back in here. So I'll do 2 of those with dill because I do a lot of pickles and I need the dill in my pickles when I'm doing the pickles. My family loves the pickles. Put a little soil over the top. Yeah. Push that in. Yeah. Okay. And we'll put dill. This is the dill. And I did two trays of that. So I have to remember that. I need you guys to remind me of that too, because I'll forget. Okay. Now we have the parsley. Parsley, it's so weird how I don't use a lot of parsley and so I won't grow it. I have before, but I won't grow it. And then when I'm cooking and it calls for parsley, I don't have any. And I hate when that happens. So we'll do these last 2 with parsley. And this is how the parsley looks. You can see that. Okay, so the last 2, the last 1 will be parsley. Okay, put a few seeds in there. Okay, put this back. Cover it up. it down a little bit. And the last one was parsley. And I'm not sure if I forgot one or not. I'm kind of forgot that quick, but, and this is what it looks like, potted up. So your seedlings are ready to go. I have to make one more tag for the dill because I think I did 2 dill, and I'm not sure what I put in that other one or if I did it all, but if not, I'm gonna put parsley in it. So this is how you pot up, and we'll squirt some water over that. To keep that down, and then we'll put it in a tray. But I'm not gonna put it in a tray just yet so it can suck up the water because I wanna finish what I'm doing and I don't wanna take up any more of your time. This was a 15-minute video and I really don't wanna go any further than that because you have a lot more things to do today, like potting up your seedlings. So I like to thank you for just coming along with me today, to taking your time to waiting and watching me pot up my seedlings. So thank you so much. Have a great day. And don't forget, like, subscribe, comment, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. Have a good afternoon. And remember, I'm doing this with you in mind. Thank you.